It's all about Terrie reality show.
Last time on All About Terrie.
Hey everybody, we are here in Dallas, Texas at West Irving Church of God in Christ. Tonight is the night that I was created tour. When I lift my hands in worship, I get lost in Him. I don't ask Him for anything. I just honor Him. Wonderful fellowship. Lucretia, anybody that knows Lucretia Campbell, she's bubbly, she's fun, and we just had a great time. I was gonna say awesome. We had a great time enjoying the food and tasting each other's food along with Brother Lamont. It was just a great fellowship, and we are so saddened that now Lucretia has transitioned and she has gone on to be with the Lord. But again, we love her, such a powerful vessel.
Yeah. All about
1, 2,
Terrie,
one, two.
let's go.
D,
All about,
D.rim,
all about,
1, 2,
all about,
yeah,
all about,
yeah,
all about, all about,
1, 2,
all about,
yeah,
all about, all about, all about,
Terrie,
all about,
yeah,
It's all about Terrie reality show.
all about,
rim shot, D.rim,
all about.
it's
It's all about Terrie reality show.
Like, oh my God, guess what? My single. What's the matter, Tori? You wasn't ready for that? You weren't ready for that? You weren't ready for that? Like, oh my God, guess what? Blessing Me, my new single, was released on October the 7th. Did you all go get it yet?
He keeps on blessing me over and over again. Yes, He does. He keeps on blessing me. Yeah. He keeps on blessing me over and over again. He keeps on blessing.
So excited about this song because I've been working on this song for about like around maybe 10, 12 years. And you know, I just changed it and kept doing stuff with it, and now I have it at a point where I really like it, and I know you all are gonna like it too. So you gotta go download Blessing Me. But guess what? We're gonna take you out on a journey so you can see how we were in the studio and going through this whole process, getting the song right where we wanted it. But guess what? Blessing Me has been worked on. Is that right? Been? No, I've been working on Blessing Me for at least 12 years, and it really is a true testimony that every time I turn around, God just keeps blessing me. And that is like serious, like really, like, oh my God, like really. He's, every time I turn around, He just keeps on blessing me.
I'm about to stick my finger in it. Do some warm up. No, I do no one. want the camera.
Ooh.
No camera on me.
Camera on you?
No camera on me today.
I'm just kidding.
I always want a camera on me. Are you kidding? Let's ball. Let's do the double chorus. Actually, you can fly that.
Every time I turn around,
No.
every time I turn around, he keeps on blessing me. Every time I turn around, he keeps on blessing me. When I look to my left, look to my right, he's taking care of me.
Yeah. He can just do the words so easy. Yeah. Now you, Brandon.
I know.
Let's just throw your shade. I'm sorry.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. You mad thing. Every time I turn around, he keeps on blessing
Okay,
me.
so we go to the Audio Max studio. This is where we started at. And we record Blessing Me. It's blessing. Torrance says blessing. So it's blessing me, not blessing me.
Every time I turn around, he keeps on blessing me.
There in Cherry Hill with Audio Max with Mr. Mig. And we're there with my wonderful singers from New York. And I really appreciate them. And along with Brandon with his, oh my God, spirit of excellence and pitch. Everything has to be on pitch with Brandon. And not only was Blessing Me a song that he rehearsed with them over and over again so he got what he wanted, but every song that was recorded, he made sure that everything was done right to the T and perfect pitch.
Keeps on blessing me. God keeps on blessing me. Over and over again. Over and over again. Keeps on blessing me. God keeps on blessing me. Over and over again. Over and over again.
There in the studio, we were there having a good time, enjoying one another. Again, Brandon did a bumper job with them. That's the old saying they used to say when I was at my church when I was a little girl. You did a bumper job, whatever that means. But anyway, they did a great job. And it was wonderful listening to Brandon put the vocals to the music. And Ty Brown, oh my God, this guy, I love Ty Brown. You all need to look him up. He did the Dump Trump remix.
Terrie music.
You all got to check it out. Anyway, Ty Brown from Connecticut. He did the music. All I did was sung it into a recorder to my son. He sent it to Ty Brown, and then Ty Brown took it and he did his little twist to it. Again, put a little Terrie on it. You always got to put a little Terrie on it. And he did just that. So we're excited about Blessing Me. Again, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like so excited. And I want you all to be excited too. So make sure you go download it. Okay? Go download it. Blessing Me.
Every time I turn around, he keeps on blessing me. Every time I turn around, he keeps on blessing me. When I look to my left, look to my right, he's taking care of me. Yeah.
So sexy.
Yes, sir. First lady said this sounds sexy.
Oh, is that a
That's a
good
good
thing? Okay.
Right? She said it's that good, Lord.
It's all about Terrie reality.
Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much for watching All About Terrie. I really appreciate it. You all have been so wonderful, so supportive. We got some new and exciting things that are going to be happening this year. We were nominated last year for the Best Gospel Internet TV Show, and this year we've been nominated again by the Gospel Image Awards. So we're just believing God for some more fantastic things. Stay tuned, some great people, new faces, new things, new ideas. Keep staying tuned. I love you all very much. Thank you.
It's all about Terrie reality show.
All right.
She's a tear.
Is my brother Brandon? No.
Oh, no, yes.
Yeah.
All day, baby. Yeah.
Okay, so Blessing Me is a song where it's kind of like a changing of my sound, because we started off with Zion.
When I lift my hands in worship, I get lost in Him.
which is kind of, a laid back kind of, let me say, a worship song. And then we came up with, that was my phone, y'all, hold that thought right there. We're going to turn this phone off because it really should have been turned off before we started taping, but it wasn't. So, and then after Zion, then we went to I Was Created. I Was Created was created. I Was Created. I Was Created. I Was Created was a song that was written by Danye Goodman out of Chicago. And again, I love the song, but Danye had recorded I Was Created, in the early 2000s. So that had another type of feel, more of a churchy feel.
Yes, he has. Hey, don't stop praising. Don't stop praising. I feel like moving. I feel like dancing. Don't stop praising. You ought to praise him. Let everything that have breath praise him. Praise him. Don't stop praising. I feel like praising him. Hold on.
But then we get to Blessing Me, which is a song that I wrote, y'all. I wrote this song, and we get to that type of feel, so you actually get to see in which direction that I'm going. You actually get to see what type of music I like. I like the 90s feel, the 80s sound, 90s sound, kind of the laid back sound, like a Faith Evans.
I never knew there was a love like this before.
Or a Chaka Khan.
I give you everlasting love. Gonna fill your life with satisfying love. All you need is.
Or Natalie Cole.
'Cause our love will stand tall as the tree. Our love will be for the whole world to see.
Whitney Houston. Which,
Really got to know. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me, are you ready?
we can even give you a little Kimberell.
I come to you more than I give. Always with my hands out instead of me lifting them up. Yeah. Always coming to you more.
A little Lettucey.
This life can make me so confused, but it's alright. Living day by day, I feel so used, that ain't right. I just wanna run and hide
also Brandy Norwood.
Is the only explanation to the question at hand. Like ye.
Now, let me tell you all this. I am not trying to sound like any of these people, but I do like the art that they present in their music. I do study different people to learn the art, but I don't want to sound like anybody. I really would like to have my own sound. So, people would tell me, you know what? Your voice is very unique, or your voice is really different, or we just love your voice. So I'm not trying to sound like those people, but I do admire the art that they put into their music. So again, remember that I ain't trying to sound like nobody, y'all. So don't be going there trying to say, she's trying to sound like something. No, I'm not. I'm trying to sound like Terrie, okay?
Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get that same spot again, please. It feels good.
As we were in the studio, because I'm going for the feel that I want to do and the feel of music that I like, it was different for me. So it was a struggle. I got frustrated, and for some reason we could not get through this song, Blessing Me.
So
I don't deserve.
let's go from the beginning real quick.
And Brandon gave me the verse, and I ain't lying, y'all. I was in the booth just trying to do this verse at least for an hour and a half. I ain't lying.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Do the right away. Yeah, right away. We gotta do something different. It's track 7, right?
Turn it off. I don't understand why it was so hard. But now that I look back at it, I really believe it's because God wanted me to put out I was created. So what happened was I began to get so frustrated till my husband suggested to Brandon to bring me out the booth, let me kind of get myself together, and to put me back in and let me do I Was Created. Why? Because I Was Created was a song that I'm more familiar with, churched. So I was more familiar with that. So of course they put me back in the booth and I worked through I Was Created just like that. No problems. So we actually laid Blessing Me to the side, and we redid Blessing Me when we went to New York, there at the studio there in New York, in Brooklyn, New York, and at the brewery. And that's where we revisited Blessing Me.
What's up, everybody? We're about to go into the studio. Terrie Rimson project, and it's gonna be epic. Can't wait for you guys to hear what we're gonna do.
Oh, it's every time I turn around. Okay. So Brandon, the first part, should I just... We go to New York to the brewery there with an engineer by the name of Parker. We love Parker. Let me tell you, Parker, wow, I don't even know how to explain him. I don't even know how we got Parker, because they're at the brewery. There are several engineers there, and I guess I just have to thank my son. My son selected Parker, and we have Parker. Parker has now become like a family member. He's very diligent in making sure we get the sound that we want. He's patient, and you got to be patient when you're working with myself, my son, and then Brandon on top of that, and then Brandon and my son together. A mess.
Cool. Now just help me say.
Help me say, right? Help me say.
Cool, here we go.
Every time I turn around.
Can you say, help me say?
Yes. Help me say. I love Brandon.
Let's get it
I
right.
love you more.
Every time I turn around, it keeps on blessing me. Help me say.
That was nice.
That was nice.
That was nice. That's what I did. That was
Oh,
nice.
was that too soft? Was that too soft,
Can we
Brandon?
hear it together? Yeah, absolutely.
That was too simple.
Every time I turn around, it keeps on blessing me. Help me say. That's sexy. Help me say. They got to have excellence. So we appreciate Parker for his patience and how he sits there and takes time to make sure everything is there the way we want it and the way we need it, and how he fills in and gives us, constructive criticism, or he'll tell us, why don't you all do this? We really appreciate Parker. Again, he has become like family to us, and we want to thank the brewery for allowing Parker to work with us every time we go into the studio.
So we're taking all that out. So
Okay.
yes, he does. You just walk down the steps.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, he does. Yeah. A little sexy. Okay. Yes, he does. Yeah. Pitch though. Yeah. Very good.
Yes, he does. It's me singing, so it kind of screwed me up.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great too.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Again? Your song say again.
Yes, he does.
Like that one.
We've been working on Blessing Me. Now, I told you that I wrote this song way back in the early 2000s, but even with us just recording with the background vocals, it wasn't like it just came together real quick. We had to do it in Cherry Hill, and I think a year went by, and then we went to New York, and then that's when I dropped my little verse on there that I was struggling with. We waited about a year. So, but everything is timing. And my husband teaches us about seasons, and I just believe that it just wasn't time for Blessing Me to be released when we were trying to do it in the booth a year before we released it. And now is the time, and again, we're excited. So there at the brewery, I'm working with Brandon, and Brandon is the type of person, he will sing it to you, and then what you do is you just mimic what he's doing. Or sometimes he would say to me, that's not what I did, because I would go ahead of him and I'll do my own little twist, and he'd be like, that's not what I did. But it was good because whenever I put my little twist on it, he would like it. And if Brandon likes it, that's a good thing. So anyway, we're there in the studio, and Brandon is singing it to me and telling me how he's hearing it, and he's giving me the expertise of how it should sound. Because again, remember, I'm church, so I'll be like, every time I turn around, we don't want none of that, okay? Right? If you notice, the song is like laid back, lately I don't understand how. So you can't go on, lately I don't understand how. No, none of that. So again, I pray you all enjoy this song. I'm telling you, I love the song. I have a lot of people telling me that they like the song. So hopefully you all like the song. But again, it was a lot of work. I don't understand why I couldn't get that simple little verse, y'all. It was a struggle. And I really believe it's because I was so used to singing a certain way in church that I didn't know how to sing that simple little that simple little urban bridge that was so easy. Now that I look back at it, it very easy. I mean, what was it? Lately, I don't understand how you keep on blessing me over and over again, even when I'm falling short. Right here, I don't deserve. I couldn't get that, y'all. I don't deserve your grace and love and kindness. I couldn't get it. I don't deserve. Look how easy that is. An hour and a half. Oh my God, ridiculous. But I understand now, y'all. So I love Blessing Me. Why? Because I wrote it. And hopefully you all like it too.
About Terrie reality.
Next time on All About Terrie.
your grace and love and kindness and your favor every time I turn.
Set